The Pokemon anime has gifted us with several moments, varying from sad to happy and even suspenseful to inspiring. Yet we may have had our share of sad moments in the anime, there have been some really epic moments that put me on the edge of my seat as a kid and even now as an adult. Today, I want to count down some of my favorite Pokemon anime moments with my top 5 best moments in the Pokemon anime. These moments all made me freak out and made me really happy or surprised as a kid and as an adult. So that being said, let's explore these awesome moments. Ash's ace Pokemon Charizard has shown us so much action over the years, whether it be rescuing Ash or winning him a very important battle. I wanted to take the number 5 slot to dedicate it to Charizard. I remember when Ash first obtained Charmander from Damien, who was a complete jerk to Charmander. Ash was able to convince Charmander to join him, and then after they had their own share of hardships, Charmeleon wouldn't obey him and neither would Charizard when it evolved. It took a lot of time and dedication, but finally after repetitive attempts to try and get Charizard to respect Ash, it finally happened. Charizard came in clutch during the Orange Islands and finally listened to Ash. Ever since then, Charizard has obeyed Ash and has came to his aid on several occasions. Mythic, I disliked your video because you put Charizard in the thumbnail and it was started. Good for you. I don't care. I never said I hated Ash's Charizard or Charizard, did I? I only said it was a bad Pokemon in-game. So take that. We all know Ash and his original Kanto Team. To me, those times were the OG olden days of the Pokemon anime, and it is the anime I remember back on the days of Kids WB, along with the Johto anime and the Hoenn anime. I love the Gen 1 anime. However, I am not a Gen 1er for the anime because my favorite part of the Pokemon anime was actually the Sinnoh arc. And the Battle Frontier though, when Ash was about to battle Pyramid King Brandon, he wanted to use his original Kanto Team to battle him. So he called up Officer Jenny for Squirtle, Professor Oak for Bulbasaur, and Lisa of Civic Valley for Charizard. After being reunited with his 3 companions, they embarked on a training trip to train themselves for the battle with Pyramid King Brandon. They went camping and it was pretty nostalgic to see Ash and his original Kanto Team chilling and just talking. The bond and the feels were real too. Finally, they took on Brandon and they won, taking on all of his Reggies. To be honest, this is probably one of my favorite battles in the entirety of the Pokemon anime. I love the original Kanto Team and I'm glad that they were brought back, even if it was just for a brief moment. My editor is gonna have fun editing this part of the video because he doesn't like Serena, but it's okay, Emma shipping fans, I do. And I love the part when Serena cuts her hair. Now hear me out, that moment was super sad. But that was the moment in the X and Y anime where Serena figured out who she was and what she wanted to be as a Pokemon enthusiast. From that point on, we see a brand new Serena with a fierce sense of determination along with the spirit of a great potential Kalos queen. This moment gave me the true feels and I love Serena for it. Honestly, out of all the female protagonists that have been with Ash, I feel like she has the most spirit and the most potential. I think some of the most satisfying moments in the Pokemon anime was seeing Ash take on all his rivals and beat them. Throughout the entire series, spanning from Kanto to Unova mostly, Ash has had rivals that belittled him and called him pathetic. And to a degree, I mean, they were right because Ash is a doo-doo head. But regardless though, he beat those rivals and showed them he was a better trainer than they were. I think the most satisfying victory was Paul though. God, I just love the defeat that he had on his face when he lost. Like, God, what a jerk. Gary was satisfying too, and Trip was okay, but Paul, I felt, was just a bigger jerk to Ash. Seeing those jerks get put in their places is always fun to watch. I made an entire what if on her. I think you guys know she's my favorite female protagonist by now, and I must be pissing off my editor at this point. The Pokemon X and Y anime gave birth to the best shipping in the entire series because for once, a protagonist finally took action and actually kissed Ash. I remember watching the clip and screaming, yes! They really showed Serena's true feelings for Ash in this series and ended the anime beautifully while still having Serena follow her dreams. While it would be great to potentially see Serena again in the future, I wouldn't be too upset if they didn't include her back. We have to take into consideration that Pokemon is still a kid's show and they really can't do much more than just a kiss. I mean, they can hang out, they can have like a couple episodes, but as far as like a romantic level, that's pretty much all we're gonna get. But I will respect Pokemon for giving us at least that. Serena is awesome and I hope we get to see her as a Kalos queen someday. To be honest, I actually miss Kalos. The Generation 8 region is rumored to be based on either Spain or Italy, and those countries are both really close to France. So I hope Serena can make a comeback or at least be shown. Meh, I can dream. Well, that pretty much wraps up my top 5 best moments in the Pokemon anime. There are so many great moments in the Pokemon anime, ranging from so many emotional levels, but those were mine. What were your favorite moments in the Pokemon anime though? There are so many that I can't wait to read your comments. If you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. If you want to support me further, consider following my Twitch where I stream a lot of Nintendo content such as Pokemon, Zelda, Fire Emblem, Mario, Splatoon, and even Dragon Ball Fire from time to time, but mainly Pokemon. Want to support me further and gain cool perks? Check out my Patreon. Kephius did, and I wanted to thank them personally for going above and beyond. It means the world to me. I think I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'm Mr. Umbreon, and I will see you in the future for some more awesome Pokemon content.